I recently got to play the final build of Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, and one of the things that I just needed to try out was the new tournament mode with brand new custom rules in the hardest difficulty. Having recently done this in all 3 tenkaichi games, I can quite confidently say this game is easier than the previous tenkaichi. Or at least when it comes to the difficulty in tournament mode. You see, when it comes to these games, there are plenty of ways to increase your difficulty. You can pick a weaker character.
You just do more damage than usual in this game, period. Like, it's not meant to be quote-unquote the hardest shit ever.
One of them. And so
it's meant to have fun, bro.
I want to show you a couple of times that this game beat me really hard. So you can see that Sparking Zero is very much capable of giving you a challenge.
But that's not to say you can't get fucked up by the computer.
If it's a challenge you're really looking for, then look no further than Ultimate Burst. November 9 and 10, it's going down. The biggest anime game tournament is back with Dragon Ball Sparking
Zero. I found out that, like, if you live in the US and you're on PS5, like, you can't even play in that shit.
To watch the show right here on YouTube as well as Twitch. And we selected the World Tournament right here from this menu, Battle and Training. I'm so happy that World Tournament is actually playable online as well. So all these settings that you're about to see, you can take them online and play in a tournament against your friends. Now, there are a bunch of preset tournaments, just like in previous games. You can go through all of these. I'm highlighting them. Feel free to pause the video at any point.
Good content, bro. I can't wait to play through all of them bitches when the game drop, bro.
With a random character, so if you select that, you can choose the character you play. This is the character restrictions. You can restrict the characters that you play or the CPU plays by theme, like only androids or only Z Warriors, or by arc, like only Dragon Ball characters, only Dragon Ball GT, only Dragon Ball Super, etc. This is the stage. I put it to random. Unfortunately, that does not mean that you're going to get a random stage every time, every match. It's just going to select one single time a random stage, and that's going to be the stage for the rest of the tournament.
That's cool.
I was a little bit disappointed by the number. Flying off, that's a brand new rule. I had to try it out. Lose if out of bounds, I also turned it on. But
so he turned flying
off. And here's the difficulty. I set it to super, as you can see. Weak, normal, strong, super. So 4 difficulties in total, and I selected the toughest one. Now, I could have made this a lot harder on myself by picking a weaker character. Instead, I went for Vegito Blue. I get it. One of the strongest characters in the entire game.
Other than the gameplay I got up on my channel,
but telling you
this
guys
is the first Vegito Blue
easier than the others. And
gameplay that's going up on YouTube.
I will show you right after this tournament that even if you pick a strong character, the game is very much capable of giving you a challenge. Now that is the tournament. You just saw the seating there, and we're starting up against a
Now let's see in high quality what Vegito Blue got. Oh, he's just a shit talker, huh?
I mean, that's the Vegeta in him.
I fuck with the OST in the back.
I will definitely say, do not worry, this game is definitely very much capable of giving you a really tough challenge. If Tenkaichi is played perfectly, and you know, obviously the CPU can play it perfectly if they want to, Tenkaichi can be impossible. Here's the no flying rule. You can still like just jump infinitely, kind of like Mr. Satan works. So
it's basically flying still, but
he can't fly.
Go down
because he cannot fly. He just
okay, hold on. I want to see his moves.
When he goes for a key charge, he actually stays in the air. I love the running animation for Vegito. He actually just stays
rolling
in the air.
hammer?
Here you are gliding down even if you are key charging. Lots of vanishing happening. So you can definitely see, like, okay, this is slightly harder than the gameplay we've seen in previous demos and whatnot, because it was definitely not set to super. As soon as the characters have like 2 bars a meter, they're doing revenge counters, so like they are breaking combos left and right.
Okay, he got him a rush blast
still don't work on giants. But yes, this is the main reason why I picked
We've seen Tapion has a blast too. That's a rush that works on
events prior to this one. This is the first time. Full power. That just fills up his key bar. It doesn't go into sparking mode. So yeah, that's the type of skill you have there. But we're gonna go into sparking mode manually. And I see him whipping an attack, and here we go.
Oh yeah, the Fighter Z special, the Fighter Z special.
Oh shit! They took that shit from Fighters.
Great hits. He lost me, and he locked on already. But he looks kind of lost. And this is the sort of thing that like I'm not expecting from the hardest difficulty. The guy's just standing there.
The beams is so skinny, bro.
The game is very much capable
of having I'm having to get, that's the one thing I'm really gonna have to get used to.
On top of you with perfect offense,
is them beams being small as fuck.
It's just not here when you select the super difficulty. So yeah, I can't wait to show you, but we're gonna get through this tournament first. We're gonna get to see some characters that maybe you haven't seen before. I'm always gonna be playing as Vegito. We saw like we saw a few characters. I'm not gonna spoil them, but maybe you noticed them in the bracket. I'm not gonna spoil who wins and who loses. It's a funny tournament. I'll say that much, though. But yes, because Vegito had not been playable before, I thought, hey, people might want to see his moveset, and that's the whole reason why I picked him. I wasn't initially planning
he's fighting
on
a giant though, because that cuts off his rush blast too.
The hardest difficulty of Tenkaichi or Sparking Zero. But yeah, since recently I've been messing around with that same concept.
So far, not gonna lie though, it's looking like Super Saiyan Vegito is the move.
Just like regular hair, right?
Well, let's compare. You know, we just did that.
I'm talking about,
so let's compare right here.
Super
and that's a beautiful winning pose as we move on to the semi-finals. We've advanced, and apparently, like, Gohan lost to Mecha Frieza. Yamcha beat Baby Vegeta, and here we have Goldo as our next opponent.
Yeah, like Blue Vegito looks
fight against Goldo. Maybe a small opponent will give us
Vegito Blue looks cool as hell, right?
Definitely.
Aesthetically, he's cool as shit.
There. It was pretty easy.
But as a character, competitively,
oh yeah, I know exactly what I was trying to test.
He's still not touching or really fucking with
a full power smash. So I could follow this up with a Dragon Homing, which I missed time here. I've talked about it in yesterday's video if you guys missed it. But the timing is slightly different. So if you get into Sparking Zero, used to Tenkaichi, and your Dragon Homings are not coming off, or your full power, ooh, that's dangerous. Or your full power bursts are not full charge attacks. What's the exact words there? I don't know. But the timing is slightly different. So if those are not coming off, hey, don't worry about it. It's just slightly different, the timing. Goldo goes into Sparking mode, and I go into combo mode. And what I really wanted to do was Dragon Dash cancel. Because I know that's like a big mechanic competitively every time you try it. And here I tried to do it. I don't know if you guys noticed the character like kind of swirling up and down. You cannot cancel Dragon Homing by double tapping up or down.
Well, that's not how you do it.
Maybe if the final game comes out and we go to training mode and it turns out, oh yeah, we can totally do it. But here in my test, I was like, yeah, I can do it.
And then hold your charge and do like a directional input Dragon Dash.
That said, Goldo is almost dead while we were like testing things. So yeah, definitely not feeling the difficulty on this one.
Savage Strike came to the game.
That shit's hard. I'm not gonna lie.
You didn't need to say that.
Yeah, I don't know.
You really didn't. Every time we finish a match, you can see some missions. Oh wow, the missions didn't pop up this time. But sometimes there are missions that Zeno gives you. I can't believe
when you're playing
by the way.
Goku Super and Vegeta Super, you have two options of who to fuse to. Obviously, you know, Gogeta and Vegito. So far, I feel like Gogeta is going to be the main option people choose to fuse into so far. Vegito's blue just isn't looking as strong.
I could use it? You suppose I could use it?
Gogeta
now,
blue.
At this point, the fight has been so easy that I'm really like trying to go for new things and trying to see new things, because it turns out super difficulty isn't that super after all. This Yam just starts vanishing on me. I'm like, hang on, we're playing Dragon Ball. Oh yeah, Z counter? Okay. No, now I'm feeling
Goldo talking about the game's not that hard.
This is what I was expecting to see from the start, you know? Oh, he vanishes my first attack right away. We Z counter on each other. Oh my goodness, you can barely keep up with it. This is the Dragon Ball game I was looking for.
Yes, sir.
This is why I picked super difficulty, bro. Ooh, we charged up that attack from behind the rock. Couldn't really see it. Nice surprise move. And here is when I start going, okay, let's go for maybe...
Bro, I just need to see if certain movement options are still in this game.
Maybe we can start practicing those. That's because like, I don't have a lot of practice with. Let's both go all out into Sparking mode.
You're not on the ground much anyway, but there's this like grounded movement option you can do where you're like super quickly end up behind your opponent.
Do your beam, Yamcha.
If you started on the ground.
Okay, I thought he was
he's getting fucking murdered by Yamcha, bro. Get it together, please.
Sparking mode is over. Resume the battle. I believe that Ki cannon might be unblockable.
Ki cannon is unblockable.
Beam definitely wasn't, because he blocked the hell out of that.
Well, for certain characters.
Okay, get behind him. Z counter. Okay.
The Z counters do look good in this game.
I'm feeling it a little bit. Obviously, like, we're still beating him and we're trying out some dumb stuff. like this.
I'm finna say, bro, you better beam clash that.
Let's go for the beam clash, baby.
Does he do it correctly, though? Does he know how to beam clash in this game? He should. He's Goku, right? Oh, hell no.
Oh, just got
oh, hell no.
Full power again.
His landed first.
Wow.
Now imagine if that many beams that Yamcha hit him with.
The camera
imagine if instead of Yamcha it was Goku. He'd have been dead right now.
I don't know if I got hit or not. I don't think so. But infinite combos, I'll take them. Oh, infinites. Let's go, baby.
Bro.
Until
the fact that he's calling them infinites is bothering me.
Unfortunately,
bro.
though,
They're not infinite combos. You can literally block that shit.
Dodging this one
right after like the second or third fucking
okay.
combos.
All right,
Yamcha.
Over with. You're not gonna let me have slide, okay? Look, bug fixes could still happen. This is the build that gets sent out for rating and whatnot, but there's still a day one patch coming. This is the content, but bug fixes can still happen. And here's the victory. We get the experience, we get the Zenny, we get everything. But now I definitely want to show you a couple of examples of actual difficulty in Sparking
that's pretty cool. That's not bad.
The first one is during story mode.
Goku
so
Black.
You have a bunch of different stories.
Let's get it. Show me some more Goku Black gameplay.
I don't know. Like you have Goku Black, you have Frieza story, you have the
Vegeta putting in work.
So the further along you get, the harder the difficulty gets. So Goku Black is one of the last stories, which means this CPU is cracked.
Bro, he just got hit
to me was
twice,
way harder than super difficulty. So Vegeta here, as you can see, like it's really hard to touch him. I land one combo, boom, Z counter. All right, he's vanishing. He's going behind me. That's cool. That's cool. I got them vanishes too, and he boom, Z counters, boom, Z counters again.
Yeah, he fucking them up.
This is what I mean. When Sparking
this is good content,
wants
though.
to play perfect, it is actually impossible
Look
to
at that
defeat your
beam,
opponent.
bro.
Like you can make it scientifically impossible to beat the CPU if you want to. Now that's no fun. If you make the CPU impossible to beat, first of all, that's not hard to do, like coding wise, but it's not fun for the players. Because like if you're just playing a losing battle
he just
every time,
two step-ins,
what's
bro?
the point of even trying?
They broke this game where like I'm gonna have to test that shit out because if you can do multiple step-ins, bro, combos can get so fucking ridiculous in this game.
I went into maximum mode here. I see that final flash and I dodge, going into my own ultimate.
Oh yeah, show me some.
Like he's in recovery here. This is kind of guaranteed.
Yes, sir.
You guys get to see the Goku Black.
I love this move though, because it's really the main part is the beam.
There you go.
But they turned the beam into a cutscene by starting it with a rush.
I still have to beat Goku now. And look at that health.
Like how they did Stardust Breaker.
So yeah, that's another way that Sparking Zero can create difficulty. Of course, I lose first hit immediately. I recorded more of the Goku Black story. In fact, there will be a whole video dedicated to the Goku Black story. I just wanted to show you this sneak peek because difficulty isn't just what you saw in tournament mode. It can get a lot harder. In fact, the next Sparking Zero video I'm posting is story mode with Goku. They gave me 30 minutes to go as far as I could. So if you want to see how far I made it, make sure to come back tomorrow, or you can watch it right now if you are a YouTube member. Thanks to this event, we're gonna have Sparking Zero videos for about a week, and if you're a YouTube member, you get to watch them at least 24 hours. I will be here tomorrow to watch it. Now, the last example of difficulty that I'm going to show you is on custom battles. This one is one that I created myself. Again, there will be a video fully dedicated to custom battles and all the different options that I got to see. But one of the conditions that I set for this battle between Chiaotzu and Goldo was when Chiaotzu's health drops to 10%, the game would recover my HP and change the CPU level to 20. I don't know what that means. I just put it on max. So yeah, CPU changed to level 20. Let me tell you, CPU level 20 is no joke. So right here you can see that Chiaotzu is bleeding. He's about one hit away from healing and bam. Okay, so his health dropped below 10%, which means he heals. And now we know that the CPU is at level 20. I cannot touch Goldo anymore. It's insane. And he's not just like got perfect defense. He's attacking too. He's like interrupting my approach with attack buttons, perfectly timed. Vanishes that. Oh my, yeah, it's gonna be impossible, basically. I don't know if impossible is the right word, actually. I don't want to claim this is impossible. There are a couple of things that give me hope. Like, okay, he just whiffed an attack there, which means I can punch.
What bothers me about this game is that there's so many fucking options. It's gonna be like a fucking
here has some moves that only cost
Z counter and vanish battle type of game. Almost
and
on
try to
some
attack him,
Jump Force
I'm getting
shit.
Z countered perfect.
Because the movement isn't looking
this
like
ultimate is kind of a
like
prayer,
the way
and this is
people would
where
move in on you.
Like you
in Tenkaichi 3 is not here anymore.
Some dumb stuff.
So I don't know.
Other than that, yeah, 2 attacks. The third one gets
it might be like some jump force shit, but it might be more like Raging Blast.
This is the difficulty I was expecting when I selected Super. Unfortunately, we didn't get it. This was really, really tough. And again, I'll show you the whole encounter and the whole creation of the custom rules that I did here. The only reason I hit this Dodon right is because he shot a Ki Blast. That's the whole reason. So I'm really trying hard. I'm like a hit away from dying here. Apologies for the watermark. Unfortunately, that's going to be in all my footage. I didn't realize until after the event was done. I couldn't clutch it out. Goldo is the winner here, and I did set a bunch of other conditions that were triggered throughout this battle that I think are a lot of fun. Custom battles might be my favorite game right now. But that is difficulty in Sparking Zero. I think selecting super difficulty is not necessarily that tough, but the game is definitely capable of giving you a hard challenge whenever it wants to. That said, the biggest challenge in Sparking Zero is definitely going to be the PvP, so if you want to put your skills to the test, make sure to sign up for Ultimate Burst happening in November. If you want to watch the Goku story mode, you can watch it right now. If you are a YouTube member, go ahead and click that join button. Otherwise, here is a full overview of every single game mode that is available in the final build of Sparking Zero, complete with some Ultra Instinct and Super Saiyan 4 gameplay. Thanks for watching. Boy.
All right. Well, I guess that means I'll be back on this channel tomorrow and fucking Ron to see what they drop.
Oh yeah. I want to know about this tournament shit though.